Okay, let's go. Hey guys, bringing you guys another replay commentary of Tidehunter. Thought this might be a fun game to watch. Let's look at the lane. So after picking Tidehunter and after the drafting phase is over, we discussed as a team that I should go top lane. It is because if you guys look at the enemy lineup, they have Tinker and they have Queen of Pain. And Void is going to be playing safe lane, Bounty Hunter Roamer, Jakiro the support. So what this basically means is that it's pretty common to us that Tinker is gonna go middle. Like there's nothing else, no other options. Tinker is middle. And Quap is very likely to come to the offlane solo. That's what people rarely do. Not that rarely, but yeah, Quap is offlane. So this is what we expected. It wasn't that hard to figure that out. So Quap was offlane. By that means I should be the one who's standing top. But sending Monkey King to the bottom, who is our position number 1 carry. Let's see if something's going on here. Nothing happened between me and Quap. Okay, so they were fighting. Yeah, Monkey King was supposed to be our number 1 safe lane carry. But yeah, we told him that he should go bottom. Because Mirana is a roamer, yes. Mirana is there to like make some pressure in the middle. But she's also really, she could also be used as just a right click support in the bottom lane. And just stay with Monkey King and help him to win the lane. So this is what we designed. Monkey King and Nyx Assassin. And Mirana is just sitting behind Monkey King and they're gonna help him. We expected that Monkey King is better than Void in terms of just trading and last hitting. That Monkey King can do that. Once you get the passive, Monkey becomes really dangerous. And what can they do about this? It's only Bounty Hunter and Void. They are both melee, and Jakiro is a kind of dangerous guy, but Nyx and Mirana are also scary. So this is 3 versus 3 lane, and looks like our team is winning. Very good play by Nyx Assassin. Nyx just blocked the way. The Jakiro was trying to go away, and that's how we got the kill. So Nyx was a really good player. So things are happening. They're mingling around here, and I was at top, starting with 2 sets of Tango, 2 Iron Branch, and 1 Mango. I got the mango free one free mango from picking the recommended hero. Okay, not that much worried about maintaining the lane equilibrium, especially when I'm playing against Quap, like in 1 versus 1 situation. She will get the experience. I even think it's better to just push out the lane, just so that it makes it kind of harder for her to last hit under the tower. So I wanted to push. And my emphasis is on last hitting, not denying, not harassing. Harassing is good, yeah, but Quap, can you guys see like how Quap is taking damage from the range creep? So this is what happens if you push lane. So Quap is taking a lot of damage until you aggro the tower. Yeah, I'm doing that. I stayed too long. That's bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to eat the Tango. Took a little too much damage. I'll get the magic wand here. And by pushing one on, another good thing that can happen is you can also rotate. After pushing, you can just go and collect the bounty rooms. That also helps me in farming. I think that's what I did at one point. Anchor smash to last hit. That was really bad. What I just did, like 20 seconds ago, I just took a shitload of damage from tower. Now I'm kind of in a bad situation, because as a Tidehunter, it is not that easy to get close to Queen of Pain. It's really hard. Unless I have to boost out advantage, it is really hard. So I was having a good game at level 1 and level 2, but right now I just made a mistake. I kind of dived into the tower into a lot of damage, and now I'm in trouble. I have to play really passively. If this Queen of Pain was a really good player, she would have not stopped pressuring me really hard and just spammed everything, spammed the right click, and I would have been in much more trouble. Just trying really hard to last it. That's all I have to do when you're playing against Quap. Quap definitely has the range advantage, so what you have to do is you have to use the creep aggro. I really wanted to get close to her. Like this, use the creep aggro, get it close to you, and try to last it. This is where I realized that, okay, I'm kind of low. I'm still taking the damage from the Shadow Strike. This is where I have to eat the Tango, and I'm gonna go to collect the bounty room. I should have done this much earlier. I saw that Quap was kind of static. She was just staying here forever, right? So this Bounty Rune was alive. So this is where I tried to do that double Bounty Rune, and it didn't work. And Bounty Hunter got it faster. So this is where we're racing over the Bounty Rune, and he was faster. Yeah, damn it. I felt really bad about that. I was being a little greedy over just moving over to get the double Bounty Runes, and yep, that's what I pay for. Okay, so nothing special is going on between here. I cannot kill Quap. She cannot kill me unless she gets help from the Bounty Hunter like this. But this is why we sent Tidehunter to the top lane. With the Kraken Shell, I think I got a level 3 Kraken Shell at level 5. So I become really tanky. I become really tanky. Yeah, Bounty Hunter does hit hard with Zenata, and he has Shrinking Toss, and Quap also right clicks really hard, but Tide is probably the only guy who can survive this lane. And our strategy is working. I'm just tanking here, and if you guys can see in the minimap, Monkey King and Mirana is now farming near our own tower. So Monkey is farming, Void is not out predict. By looking at the scoreboard, Void is not doing that well. So my job again is just to survive the lane. And since I know the Bounty Hunter is here, I have to play passive. And Quap is TPing, right? So this is where the enemy team is making the rotation. Jakiro is here, so I wasn't sure if Bounty is here. So Bounty is here. I'm kind of in trouble. I used the Magic Wand, Anchor Smash at the right time, and I survived. And this is where I was thinking, should I go back to the bottom lane? And I checked if the shrine was available, and it was not. But I just decided to TP right away. I'm gonna stop right here. But when I was here and I was up at the TP, I checked if the shrine was alive. This was the right thing to do. If this was alive, I would just TP to here. And because I'm low, I'm gonna use the shrine. I'm gonna come online to the lane, and I'll just do the same thing and tell the monkey to go to top lane. But what I really should have done instead was use my own shrine and then TP to bottom. I didn't do that because I felt like by using the shrine solo, Puck might be in trouble and she might even lose the lane. I did not want it to happen, and I knew that I had to swap the lane, so I just did it right away. But I don't think this was the right decision because I was way too low in my HP. Like, I'm just so low. I do have the HP regeneration, but I'm just too low. I'm just really low. But yep, next missed that. I'm in trouble. Like I'm like, okay, I'm low. I'm low. I need a tank or something, or regeneration, whatever. The bottle, whatever, just anything. I'm really low. So this is where I decided to go back. So at the end of the day, this was a bad decision. I should have used the shrine on the top and then TP to bottom to make things perfect, but I didn't do that. Yeah, I don't know if it was the bad decision to use that shrine solo. I really don't like doing that, especially when we already used the shrine in the bottom. Puck only has one shrine available at the top, and I didn't want to do that. Yeah, so not sure if it was the right call, but I'm in trouble here. I got the Trunkle. I think Trunkle boots make sense. I got the Dust. This is so that when Bounty Hunters, when I encounter Bounty Hunter, I can kill him. And Monkey should not have been here. We told him to go top after seeing that they made the rotation, but he didn't. I think he got a little bit cocky here because he hit level 6, but he cannot survive when 3 of them are ganking at the same time, so he should go top. So the early rotation that we did, sending Tidehunter top so I can face Quap alone, it was the right thing. I do not just see Monkey King surviving against Queen of Pain. She's gonna spam the Shadow Strike, and how is Monkey gonna survive that, right? I think it's impossible. Even when when Monkey King is getting guarded by Nyx and Mirana, it's really hard. Just taking lost it, and Monkey just TP to top and he's farming. If it's Monkey versus Void 1 versus 1 match, I think Monkey King is much better. Basically, Monkey does really well against any melee heroes like Juggernaut, Void. Monkey is really good. I hit level 6. I have the Ravage. Just popped it right away. Got a little bit lucky here. Hit the Anchor Smash with all three. So, yep, I got a little bit lucky here. So I knew that Bounty Hunter was dead. I'm going for it after Quap. Sadly, Nyx died. But I still have 11 charges of Magic Wand. I knew that. Tinker's here, I gotta pop the Magic Wand right away. If Quap has a blink, I'm dead here, but it looks like her blink is on cooldown. Or she doesn't have mana. She didn't have mana, that was a problem. Okay. For now, I'm thinking, it's heading minute 53. I gotta stack this. I moved the Trunkle Boots to my inventory, from my inventory to the backpack. I did that. I'm gonna stack it, move it back here. This is what you guys should do. So my first Ravage was really good. Quap got Soul Ring. She had a Soul Ring. So she just popped a Soul Ring. This is where like I wanted her to use Blink on me, to use a Shadow Strike. That's what I was doing. Just to make her, yeah, just to annoy her. Okay, and it's minute 10. This is where I go for the Bounty Rune since the lane is being pushed. So the benefit of pushing lane is that you can collect the Bounty Runes. If you do not push the lane, you cannot do this. You just can't. But because I'm pushing the lane, I can do this. Bounty is roaming middle. So I saw Bounty Hunter come to the bottom. I even saw Void tipping back to top, tipping back to bottom. So it's very likely that the enemy team is communicating a lot as we were, and they were telling the Void should come back to bottom since Tide is here, and they were sending Queen of Pain to the top lane. So this is where we're making this exact same rotation at the Monkey King, that they made that rotation, we have to do the same thing again, go to the bottom. And shortly I'm gonna see Quap here, if I was right. And things were happening somewhere. Tinker died here. Let's actually look at what's going to happen here. Okay, so Monkey's getting zoned out. Got that corner sphered, but Void does not have that much damage since it was not getting that much farm. Monkey goes for YOLO. So I think actually hits hard at early game. Okay, this guy, okay, I didn't know that happened. Okay. Oh my god, that's fucking Monkey King. Very well played by him. Oh, so that's what happened. So when I was playing the game, I didn't had a chance to see what was going on because I was so too focused on laning with Quap. So Quap made a rotation to the top, and I was super focused on just taking the losses, so I didn't have time to look at what was going to the bottom lane. Okay, so that's what happened. That was cool. And with the Quelling Blade, Tide actually does hit hard. Quelling Blade, I have 75 damage, so it's not that hard to contest last set with Quap. And I was stacking, I was looking at the time, and I can stack it. Stack it, get the Bounty Rune, and this is the time to just Shrine, but I don't think Shrine was available. So this is where I just have to wait for the Trunkle Boots. I was looking at the Quap, and I was trying to decide whether it's the right thing to invade into their jungle and get another Bounty Rune, or just stay here, hide here. It's very not likely that they have a ward here. So just leech some experience or not. But I decided to go for the Bounty Rune since it looked like Quap was not making any move. So Quap was to stay in the lane, so I got the double Bounty Rune. And now I'm running back since Quap thinks nobody is here and just pushing. So I have to go back. So if you guys are like watching my video just to learn, just pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm trying to explain a lot. It really is going to help you eventually. Like, I'm talking a lot of my thinking process, but this is what nobody does if you are like 2k, 3k. Nobody, yeah, I don't think anyone is capable of doing this. They just don't do this. They just play the game without thinking. So try to just do what I'm doing, and you guys will climb much faster. Okay. So Quap is now playing way aggressive. and I see in the minimap that Nick's assassin is coming, so I am thinking that okay, this is probably the time I should go in. I use the mango right away, have enough mana to use Ravage. We caught her. I didn't have enough mana for Anchor Smash. Okay, that was really bad. That was just my bad. I played it wrong, I think. So before using Ravage, I think I should have at least used Anchor Smash once and then cast Ravage. That way we do much more damage, or just right click her at least once. But I fucked it up. Didn't know. Didn't know everybody would show up here, so that was my bad. Yeah. So this is where I got a little frustrated after fucking things up, and I became aggressive and I die. So that was just my bad. Quap is waiting. I mean, Puck is waiting. Monkey is here. Our hero is here. You got Tinker. So Quap is Konopen is the one who's just always is really hard to gank even in an early game. Tinker should be our main focus. Tinker is the guy who dies a lot by just initiation. So they did really good in shutting down Tinker like that. Did Tinker get BOT? Okay, let's watch this. Okay, Void is here. But since I essentially played like position number 1 in early game, I'm capable of fucking this Void up. Like, he does not have that much farm. He got Midas, yes, that's good, but this is only so that he can come back. If he lanes against me, he cannot win. He does have the level advantage, but he cannot win. And he knows that and is now hiding in jungle. So what I'm gonna do here is I could push, or I could just hold the lane. I could do whatever I want, but right now the problem is that we don't have any wards in the minimap, so I cannot tell who's rotating, who's here, who's not, so it makes me a little harder. But I got Blink Dagger. Looks like Void is just jungling by leaving the minimap. I didn't know that, but he's off the map, so it's just one thing, he's jungling. And as you guys know, in this patch, jungling sucks. So if you manage to design the game like a regress channel or whatever, lane swapping, whatever, pressure, whatever, and if you guys manage to send the enemy carry to the jungle, that is a big success. That is a really big success. Okay, I'm pushing. I mean, I do have TP, but I didn't want to TP to top because my Ravage on cooldown. But so by watching the minimap, I knew that some actions were going on, but I can't really help anyone if my Ravage on cooldown. So this is the best thing I can do. Ah, look at that damage from Tinker. If I got that ice pad, I might have died. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna die. But here's what I'm gonna tell you. After this death, I didn't feel that bad. This is because I made everyone to use everything. Jakiro uses ultimate, and most of all, Void uses Chronosphere. This is where I'm gonna tell my teammate. I was telling my teammate that Void just used Chronosphere. So by just doing that, we can think about playing aggressively for the next 90 seconds. So that wasn't that bad. They invested a lot to kill me. I'm gonna come back with Ravage. So this is now our turn to make the move. I'm gonna TP here, since Monkey is here, and even Puck was here, and even Mirana is here, and their tier 1 tower is alive. So this is where we're gonna push in. We saw Bounty, I think I'm pretty sure we saw him with the ward. Okay. Since I have the Blink Dagger, I'm thinking of diving in at the same time with Monkey King. Just waiting, and Ravage. Quap. Quap didn't get the arrow, but she got the Dream Cold damage. Quap is playing real well, just like trying to hide inside a tree, yuling. So she did everything she could to maximize her damage, but we got her. And Tinker's here. He looks kind of desperate in defending this, so Tinker kind of died in. We dodged that, just waiting. Anchor smash and kill. Pop my dust right away. We couldn't kill him since everybody was low, we had no mana. But I just wanted to be aggressive, just telling him that you cannot kill us. I knew that I was tanky enough to survive. Survived it. Maybe I should have given that to Puck, because Puck has bottle. Yeah, I felt sorry for that, but we have a shrine, that's fine. So that was another good Ravage, I think. Went in at the right time. Then we killed Club and we killed Tinker. So playing basics of Tide is really simple. If you have Ravage, you're looking for a chance to join a team fight and go ham. But if your Ravage is on cooldown, right now it's on cooldown, you should be thinking about farming and just finding an empty lane. Okay, so Void is here. Even Tinker joined, but we killed them all. And Tinker is again in trouble. So Tinker has the level. I think Tinker has enough farm in early game. He really did, but he's now fucking things up. And Void is keep using his Chronosphere to catch only one support. That's also a really bad sign. I mean, I guess it is okay in really early game, but Void is not really killing anyone. I mean, he killed someone with the Chronosphere, but the consequence is always his death, and that is always bad. So at this point, we can officially say that we are winning hard because we have won almost every lane. We won the bottom lane. We won the bottom, and top was 50-50, but I would say I did a little better than Quap. And middle, Quap dominated, and she even got the tower. So if Tinker, this is how Tinker is having bad game. Tinker cannot really have a really good game if he loses his objective in early game. So they don't have tier 1 tower anymore. It's minute 20. It's minute 20 and they lost all the tier 1 tower. Tinker is going to struggle. If Tinker, in this situation, Tinker cannot really safely TP to any lane, and Tinker has problem in farming. So Tinker is likely to die many times. He already did die, like twice in a row. So right now again my Ravage is here. So this is where I'm about to make my move. I might even just dive in and use solo Ravage and Chrono Pain if it's what it takes to kill her. If it's what it takes to kill Tinker, I will definitely use my solo Ravage. Where we smoke here. So at worst, we'll end up encountering someone like Bounty Hunter if we do this. And yeah, we saw Bounty Hunter, so that was a bad gank. I mean, thank God, like, we killed him and Puck has now got, like, yeah, we killed someone, but Bounty Hunter was the worst target we can ever find. We were looking for Tinker, we were looking for Void, or people like that, but not Bounty Hunter. So, now going to TP to here, because the lane is getting pushed. We do not want to lose the tower. Quap is here. I felt kind of, yeah, I sensed this was coming. And after seeing that my teammate was TPing, I used my Ravage right away. I was expecting Puck to arrive by this time, but Puck later told me that she got Ice Path and she was kind of late. And Quap dies from the Dream Coil damage, break damage. And Tinker is already getting caught. So this is good. I died, but then I made Quap die and Tinker die, so this is definitely worth it. It looks like even Jakiro might die. Nyx has double damage. Double damage Nyx. The Bounty has nothing to get away. That's it. And now that Tinker is dead, this only means that they are going to lose another objective. It's tier 2 tower. Very big, very big objective.
Dire's middle tower has been denied. Radiant structures are fortified.
And I'm getting Aghanim Scepter as my next item. I just like Aghanim Scepter. This is what I like to do as Stat Hunter. You guys do whatever you think is right, but I don't think I've seen with that many people getting Aghanim Scepter as Stat Hunter, but it is definitely my favorite. It's my favorite. I took 80 gush damage at level 10 for my level 10 talent, and damage is now, it's kind of a lot, right? It's 340 damage at level 4 plus 80. Someone's going to die, inevitable. My Ravage is in cooldown, but I can just blink in, Anchor Smash everybody, and by just doing that I'm doing a lot. Tinker got caught again. Dead. And now I have Ravage. Now I have Ravage. We wanted to take the objective, but Nyx was not ready and Mirana was dead, so we just decided to take this time as a farm, to farm. Was he diving in? Okay, it was not. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that was happening. He almost got it though. Yeah, that was really close. Man, I think I should have stayed behind him. But it was not possible for me to anticipate everything. But I felt like by just... I knew that by watching the minimap, Monkey King was in kind of danger by staying there for a little too long. But yeah, he eventually died. Okay, that's what happened. I'm just keep farming. I knew that Aghanim Scepter was a big item. I think I just got the Aghanim Scepter. And yeah, something was happening to the bottom. So Puck is now being chased, and Mirana is going there. Nyx is behind them. I wasn't sure if I should TP there, because by the time I get there, everything would be late, and we do not have a Monkey King. I really didn't want to take a fight until Monkey King is back, so I was kind of waiting. And Monkey is coming back in 4 seconds. This is where I should TP. So Monkey is gonna follow up TP to the bottom, of course. I'm waiting, just waiting. Put in, Ravage. Use the Aghanim Scepters. Clutch. Kill Void. Okay, and kills Akiro. Got double kill. Okay, that's cool. So this is, yeah, I think I played it right. Because there have been many other games where if I just TP right away, saying that my team is in trouble, I just end up dying again. Like if my team was in trouble in the bottom, and I was in the other side of the map, and I had a TP and I had Ravage, so I should go in. Yeah, logically that makes sense, but my only worry was that Monkey King is not alive yet, and without Monkey King I do not want to use my Ravage, because what is going to be a follow-up after I use my Ravage? That was my problem. So I just waited that until Monkey King is alive, and when Monkey King was about to be coming back to Fountain, I TP to bottom and I used my Ravage at the right time. And we wipe them, so that's good. It always feels good that when you are playing and at the same time just thinking, and when things turn out as exactly as what you were expecting, it feels so good. And that's why that's why I'm playing Dota, and that's why you guys are probably playing Dota as well. That gives me a lot of joy playing the game, just predicting things. And okay, so after getting Aghanim Scepter, I am thinking about what I should get next. I have the mana problem, so after getting Aghanim Scepter, I am going to be using a lot of Gush. This is now a really good spell. This is really, really good. Summons a gush of water to damage an enemy unit, reducing their movement speed and armor. Last 4 seconds, Aghanim Scepter's effect is Gush becomes a ground targeted wave ability like this. Like this. I just hit him and then slowed him from a range, and that's really good. And then killing him is not that hard. Yeah, I killed him. This is really good, right? We killed Klopp as well. We lost Korea, but that's not a big deal. Void is now fighting against this guy. Okay. Oh, he got arrowed. Nice. Oh my gosh, almost hit him. We got him. And we're going for Tinker now. Gush, slowed, minus armor, dead. Tinker is dead, and we are strong enough to push. We're gonna push middle tower. I even have Ravage, so we might even take team fight even if they do come back. So Void is a long time away from coming back, but if Quap comes back, they will do everything to defend. I'm taking a lot of damage, I should get back. We still did a lot of damage to the tower. The bounty is here, so I'm thinking about blinking in and using my Ravage at the right time to kill them. So my team is now getting back, but I didn't really want to get back, so I pinged in. I used Ravaged. Get back a little bit here. This is because so that I can hit Gush to as many as possible, and I hit everyone with it. But problem with that was that nobody was here, and at least we killed Bounty Hunter, but I don't think that was worth it. Yeah, okay, but I just felt right about doing things, so I did it. Just moving around the map. I got the Yule Scepter. Yule, I got it because it gives me, from the Void Stone, I get a lot of mana regeneration. I get a lot of mana, and Yule is just good. Yule is just really good against Void. This is what I like to get against Void. Whenever I'm playing with Faceless Void, if you get Yule Scepter, and whenever somebody is getting Chronosphered, and if you just Yule up the Void, it kind of counters him. It does counter him. So Void has to get BKB if he wants to prevent that from happening. So Yule is, I just find this item super good against Void, so this is what I do. And plus, I do not have any stun other than Ravage, so if just someone face TP off just to escape from me, I can just use Yule up there. Just Yule up so that Tinker does not run away. Just things like that. I felt like Yule was the perfect item to do that. So I got Yule. Just moving around the map, and I'm embedding into the enemy jungle so that we can farm aggressively. So we are now using the map. We are now gaining the control of the map. How is Monkey that low? What happened? Okay. Okay, so Bounty was behind him. Okay, he's going for the solo kill. Yo, he's saved. Wow. Okay, we saw that Bounty was here. I popped my dust right away. He got caught. Gosh, and he's dead. I mean, I just like Aghanim Scepter. I think this is really cool. Gosh becomes a ground targeted wave of ability that affects enemy units in lane. We saw Tinker. Gosh, stole him. And so this is what I did. Let me just go back here. After. I think I am becoming a better player by doing this. So after we did this, and I came down to the low ground, gushing him, I knew that this was not enough damage to kill him. I knew that somebody was coming to help him. So I positioned myself back to the high ground, and then I used Ravage. And I called Jakiro and Tinker at the same time. I did right about it. I feel really good about this. Okay. But now I miss my Gosh, so that's super bad. He's running away, I used my Yule. I killed him. Gosh, I got them too. Nice. Pop is somewhere here. She's stunned. Okay. Gosh, slowed. They're gone. Tinker is not here. It's only Void that threatens us with the Chronosphere. So what I did was I'm just positioning myself away from my teammate. I'm taking the tower damage since I'm tanky. I can do that. And I'm just trying to avoid the Chronosphere. If you look at the position, like everyone is spread out. This is because everybody knows that Void has a Chronosphere and they might give us trouble. And we got Bounty Hunter. We got the middle tower, and we're going for the bottom.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen. Do not mourn your loss. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tinker's back. He used the Chronosphere. I blink in so I can use my gush to do as many targets as possible. Okay, and we got them all. This is probably the end of the game, since they don't have buyback. Yeah, so we got the bottom racks, and I think that was it. Yeah, we're just having fun. Okay. I'm really tanky. Yeah, we're getting back. I don't really remember what happened after this. Let me just go fast forward. Okay, we're just going back just to play safe. Yeah, there's no comeback for them. There is no comeback. Even though that they have Tinker, this is just too much damage. Use my gush to clear that off. It was kind of scary. Okay, let's just watch through, just see what happens. Found Shakiro. I heal him up. He heals me up. Puck is here. Heal up. Heal up. They got him. Oh, okay. So Quap got her, but that Chronosphere doesn't work. Getting arrow. This is just too sad. This is just becoming a little too sad. That Void is just too sad. That's how he died. Okay. In game, I didn't see him, but okay. So that's how he went out. I mean, I don't know how. Okay, this item build is. I would say this is kind of bad. He only got Silver Edge because he wanted to kill me. I think he felt like he needed a Silver Edge to get my passive off. That's what Silver Edge does. Cause, yeah, I mean I get that, but I don't think this was the right item for Void. This is one. He needed like Manta style Diffuser Blade to kill not me, but Monkey King, Puck, Mirana, just anyone else but not me. Yeah, there's no coming back. So after the game was over, in the post chat, the enemy team was arguing that they lost because the Bounty Hunter was basically saying that we lost because Quap was the off lane and she was essentially playing number 1 carry and she didn't do anything. Yeah, that's right. That's actually right. Quap went to off lane and she was having the most comfortable lane in the game because Void was fighting against a trial lane and everyone was in trouble. Tinker versus Puck is never a good matchup. Tinker does need some help, but Tinker didn't get any help. And there really wasn't much that Bounty Hunter could do in this game. So we were able to win this game not because someone played like really good. Like yeah, Monkey King did play very well, but it's more about taking strategical advantage. That's what we did great as a team. At the beginning we discussed that sending Tidehunter to top makes sense. And we made the correct rotation whenever the enemy team made the rotation to save Void. So yeah, the matchup favored our team in the laning stage, and that was a huge advantage. And we win. Okay, that was Tidehunter, guys. Thank you for watching.